Good morning. First day back on trail after being in town, and I am having a hard time getting out of my own way. I'm distracted. I've had cell phone service for the first time on trail, and I can't remember. Mount Whitney, I suppose, but that didn't really count because I was distracted on top of Mount Whitney. So anyway, I was on my phone last night. I've been on my phone this morning. Time to eat breakfast and break down camp and hit the trail. These are new to my food bag. Got these at the grocery outlet in Mammoth. So I figured I'd have one for breakfast and one for a snack during the day. 60 milligrams of caffeine, just enough to kill the headache. And then these were also for sale at the grocery outlet. So I'll have one of these for a snack and one of these for a recovery. This was a good campsite last night. Nice and flat, got a good night's sleep, got into some deep REM cycles and had some vivid dreams. I woke up at one point and I just wasn't under a quilt, and it was very cold last night, colder than I thought it would get, and it was very cold this morning, until about now because it's late, it's almost 7. So it warms up around then, but when I went to the bathroom and went and got my bear can and food out of the bear box, I knew it was cold and I wanted to get right back under my quilt. Having a hard time getting going. Picking right up where I left off before I got off trail to go into town. Having a hard time getting out of my way. But everyone was pretty quiet last night, but some people got here late, so I could see their headlamp setting up. It's a quiet camp this morning. This guy's a nice guy. He's still sleeping. God bless him. Cowboy camping on a picnic table. And we are back on trail. New pair of shoes, new pair of toe liners, new pair of shorts. Wow, that's beautiful. Sometimes it's good to see somebody getting up out of camp later than me. It makes me feel like I'm not so lazy. And I think this is why we were on the purple place. Not because of the deer, who was photobombing my video, but because of the bridge. So this is what's left of the bridge across the street on the PCT. Just trying to find my footing again. Feels like we're climbing up. Camped at below 8,000 feet elevation last night, and although that purple trail was pretty flat, feels like since I've been back on the red line, we've been gradually gaining elevation. The scenes are coming back. Sights of the Sierras. We've been looking at them from afar in the town of Mammoth Lakes. There are a lot of mosquitoes in this neck of the woods. When I was in Kitcher Sports in Mammoth Lakes, I heard one of the guys behind the counter telling one of the customers, "You're going to want to spray this on all your clothes and put this on your skin because there's a lot of bugs out there."
I can't remember if he was talking to a hiker or a fisherman or what, but he wasn't wrong. Back just doesn't feel right today. Feels like it's sitting low on my hips, which is where you want it to be, low on your hips, but my hips and low back just feel funny. I'm out of breath. Pack's only heavy going uphill, but I don't feel like myself today. I'm happy to be back out on trail. Just seeing a few mountains and a couple of chipmunks and that deer, brought me right back to wanting to be out of town and on trail. But I'm tired, I'm not feeling myself. This is a lot more green than I remember seeing. Filtering some water. I replaced my bottles in Mammoth Lake, and that's always low-key fun because they're easier to squeeze when they're brand new. I probably had them for 3 weeks. I think I replaced them in Mojave. Gonna add a couple of flavors, so just a half a pack of each with strawberry and lemon lime with a little strawberry Crystal Light caffeine. I noticed I was dehydrated. My calves were cramping up yesterday. I didn't drink a lot of water in town. And then this morning, it was painful how tight my calves were. So when that happens on trail in my tent, I wake up and you move wrong trying to stretch your calves and you end up with a muscle spasm. This combination though, even though it's just strawberry on strawberry, the Crystal Light caffeine mixed with the liquid IV strawberry is chef's kiss delicious. So that noise is a grouse. I figured it out before I left Mammoth Lakes, thanks Google. And when in doubt, it's always a grouse. This has been my view for the day, and I'm not getting tired of it. I hope you're not. I just got pulled over by the police. They were nice about it, but very businesslike. I hope the bugs aren't too bad here because this is a must stop to rest for a moment, take the pack off. I mean, this is amazing. You couldn't imagine a better garden in the middle of this wilderness. I can hear some people over there, and I can hear some running water, so I don't know if they're southbound on the JMT, if they're hanging around at the water, or what's going on. I suppose I'll find out in a minute when I get up. I wonder if you can train these guys to hike with you. I suppose if you give them enough peanut butter crackers, they'll follow you anywhere. This one's a big one. You look like a little dog. Now that one's different. Everything I've learned from the movies tells me that one's haunted and not to go there. So there's the pass, I'm guessing. So it's 6 o'clock. I'm a mile from it, so maybe it would take a half hour. Maybe it would take a little bit more than a half hour, but I'm tired. I've been slogging the last couple miles. Pack's heavy. My lower back and hips don't feel great. And I don't know, I've eaten all my food and drank all my drink mix packets. And those were gone early, so I'm questioning what I got from the grocery outlet. It's pretty much unique and more similar to what I was buying in the beginning and not like the last couple of food carries. But I just think it's less calories and not brands that I'm used to buying. So anyway, I'm gonna eat dinner, and I doubt I'm going up there. I don't really have a great camp spot. I think I'm gonna end up having a cowboy camp on one of these rocks. It's what's for dinner. Now tomorrow I can go to that post office / store and I can adjust my food carry so I can just get some snacks to supplement what I have. You know, maybe I can eat a ton tomorrow there because they have things. They have a cafe that I could load up on 1,000 calories real fast or whatever. But the cafe, I could get a dinner. So I could go there, and if I ate at the cafe, went to the post office, and then just had a real cheap, high-calorie snack, I could get 1,000 to 2,000 calories tomorrow afternoon there, and then just supplement my snacks, and that might make a difference, because even though I don't want to add weight to my food bag, because my pack felt heavy today, going uphill specifically, I was hungry, and I did eat all my food fast. I gotta put my plumber gloves on. The mosquitoes are absolutely terrible. I put my raincoat on and my bug net, and so they're just going after my hands. I've got a guest for dinner. Every time it seems like I'm going to cowboy camp on a rock, I get a marmot joining me as a guest for dinner. Don't play coy with me, marmot. I see you. I think, at least with my frog togs, I blend in with the rocks. Well, it's 8:30, and I am getting ready to go to bed. I don't know how this shot's gonna go. Try to make a panoramic, but I'm laying down. So, hoping to be up there bright and early tomorrow morning. Good night.